You're counting $2 million in cash at 3 in the morning. Your dining room table is buried in stacks, 20s, 50s, hundreds, rubber banded. Some smell like gasoline, some have bloodstains. You don't want to know why. Your hands won't stop shaking. You've lost count 3 times. 4th cup of coffee. Your fiancé is asleep upstairs. She has no idea. No idea the man she's marrying is laundering money for the Jalisco cartel. 2 weeks ago, you were normal. CPA, small office in Oceanside, $72,000 a year, used Honda, student loans, boring life. Then Roberto Vega walked in. Client, import-export business. That's what you thought. He sat across from your desk, smiled, slid an envelope across. Photos, your fiancé at yoga, your apartment, your parents in Tucson, your sister at college. I need help, he said. 10 million, cash, clean in 80 days. You get 400,000. But if you say no, he didn't finish. Didn't have to. That was 13 days ago. Now you're staring at 2 million in drug money. 67 days left. 10 million total to wash. Or everyone you love dies. This is what it's like to launder cartel money. From the first stack of cash to federal handcuffs. There's no way out, only through. You finish counting. 2 million exactly. Stuff it into duffel bags. Hide them in your garage, behind Christmas decorations. You shower. Scrub your hands 3 times. The smell won't come off. Metallic, dirty, blood. You get in bed next to her. She's sleeping peacefully. You haven't slept more than 3 hours in 2 weeks. Mind racing. How do you move 2 million without getting caught? You think about running, but Roberto's voice echoes. We know where everyone lives. You run, they die. Slowly. You're not running. You open your eyes. 5 a.m. You didn't sleep at all. Week 1. Breaking it down. You can't deposit 2 million at once. Banks report anything over 10,000. Currency transaction report. Goes straight to FinCEN, IRS, FBI. You'd be arrested in 48 hours. So you structure. Break it into small amounts. You withdraw 3,000 from your account. Drive to Wells Fargo in Carlsbad. Deposit 2,800. Payment from a client. Next day. Chase in Chula Vista. 3,200. Cash sales from my firm. Day 3. Bank of America. 2,600. Different teller. Different story. You open new accounts. Your fiancé's name. Your mom's name. Shell LLCs. Apex Consulting. Summit Financial. Pacific Advisory. Fake companies. Just bank accounts. You're depositing 12 to 15,000 a day. 6 different banks. 10 accounts. 3 hours of driving daily. San Diego County is huge. Different clothes every time. Baseball cap. Suit. Hoodie. Glasses. You're paranoid someone will recognize you. In 2 weeks, you've moved 320,000. 1.68 million to go. Week 3. The car wash. Structuring is too slow. Roberto texts. Buy car wash. Do it now. You find one in Riverside. 850,000. You offer 900. All cash. Close in 7 days. Owner doesn't ask questions. You now own a car wash. Hire 2 employees. They wash 30 to 40 cars daily. Real revenue, 500 a day. But you report 3,000. You add cartel cash to daily deposits. Busy day. Lots of cash customers. They don't question it. 90,000 a month through the car wash. Looks legitimate. Taxable revenue. Clean. You've moved another 500,000. But the numbers don't match reality. Water bills don't match reported cars washed. The IRS has algorithms, software that flags unusual patterns. You're creating a red flag. You just don't know it yet. Week 5. Shell companies. You need distance between dirty money and clean accounts. More LLCs. Nevada, Delaware, Wyoming. Privacy-friendly states. No public records. You create fake invoices. One shell company invoices another. Strategic consulting. 75,000. Money moves from one account to another, then a third, then a fourth. Each transfer adds layers, makes tracing harder. You've moved another million. 5.68 million remaining, but you're making mistakes. Same invoice template twice. Wrong dates. Weekend wire transfers. Small errors. In money laundering, small errors get you killed or imprisoned. Week 7. Real estate. Roberto texts again. Buy property. 2.5 minimum. All cash. This week. You find an office complex in Escondido. 4 units. Listed at 2.2 million. You offer 2.6 million. All cash. Through an LLC. Seller doesn't care why you're overpaying. Just signs. You paid 2.6 for a 2.2 property. Extra 400,000 absorbed. Clean. The 2.6 million is now a legitimate asset. You can rent it. Sell it later. Capital gains. Legal. Taxable. Clean. You've moved 2.6 million in one transaction. 3.08 million to go. But you're creating evidence. Every document is potential evidence in a federal case. Week 9. Cryptocurrency. You take a last 3 million. Need to move it fast. Can't buy 3 million in Bitcoin from Coinbase. They require full verification. Report large transactions. You use peer-to-peer platforms. Local Bitcoins. Paxful. Post small buy offers. 5,000. 10,000. Meet sellers in public. Starbucks. McDonald's. Hand them cash. They transfer crypto to your wallet. Dozens of wallets. Different devices. Never the same twice. Convert Bitcoin to Monero. Privacy coin. Untraceable. Then back to Bitcoin through mixers. Services that blend your coins with thousands of others. Breaking the trail. Then cash out slowly. Different exchanges. Converting back to wire transfers. Bank deposits. You've moved the last 3 million in 2 weeks. 10 million total. All laundered. 76 days, 4 days ahead of schedule. You call Roberto, voice shaking. It's done. Week 12, the payment. Roberto meets you. Same steakhouse, smiling. My accountant verified everything. Perfect, clean. He slides paper across. Bank account number, Cayman National Bank. 400,000, tax-free, offshore. It's yours. You stare at it. $400,000, 5 years of salary, for 11 weeks. You should feel relief. You feel dread. We'll be in touch next quarter, Roberto says. Bigger job, 18 million, same timeline. Your stomach drops. You thought this was one time, but that's not how it works. You're never done. You're owned. Property of the cartel. You work until you're arrested or dead. Week 16, the IRS audit. You get a letter, IRS, notice of examination. They're auditing everything. Your car wash, LLCs, real estate. Your vision blurs. This is it. They know. You call Roberto, panicking. IRS is auditing me. They're going to find everything. Calm down, he says, ice cold. Audits happen. Your books are clean. Just cooperate. You hire a tax attorney, Ellen Rodriguez, former IRS agent, $700 an hour. She reviews everything. You'll survive this. Your documentation is solid. Be cooperative. The audit lasts 5 months, 3 interviews, hundreds of documents. They question specific deposits, specific transfers. You have prepared answers, fake contracts, fake emails, fake everything. The audit closes, $3,000 in additional taxes. No penalties, no criminal referral. You survived, but you're on a watch list now. Month 8, the second job. Roberto calls. New job, 18 million, 90 days starting Monday. You want to refuse, can't. They have too much on you. Your fiance, family, evidence. You're trapped. You do it again. Larger scale, more car washes, more real estate, more crypto, more shell companies. But you're exhausted, burned out, not sleeping, drinking heavily, making mistakes, bigger mistakes. Same bank 3 times in 1 week, similar amounts consecutive days, wrong dates on invoices, patterns. Your fiance finds the burner phone. You say it's for work. She doesn't believe you. She's distant, cold, sleeping in another bedroom. You've lost 30 pounds, hands shake constantly, gray skin, dark circles. You're dying slowly. Month 14, the trap. Referral through Roberto. New client, Carlos Mendoza. Needs help moving 7 million. You meet him. He's nervous, sweating, won't make eye contact. Something feels wrong, but you can't refuse. You agree. Start the process. 2 weeks in, Carlos wants to meet. See the cash. You meet at a storage unit. Bring 4 million in duffel bags. He unzips one, then pulls out a badge. FBI. Special Agent Michael Reyes. You're under arrest for money laundering. The other guy is DEA. Your knees buckle. They cuff you. Read Miranda. Your ears are ringing. Everything is over. The interrogation. FBI field office, gray room, metal table, Agent Reyes, another agent, Lisa Chen. They have files, photos, bank records, shell companies, wire transfers, everything. 28 counts, Agent Reyes says. 40 years federal time, minimum. You'll die in prison. Agent Chen leans forward. Or you help us. Give us Roberto Vega. Wear a wire. Testify. We get your sentence down to 8 years. Maybe supervised release. Maybe witness protection. You stare at the table. If you cooperate, the cartel kills everyone you love. If you don't, you die in prison. 40 years. You're 33. You'll be 73. There's no good choice. You choose silence. You don't cooperate. You take the fall alone, because at least they might live. The trial, the sentence. Trial lasts 6 weeks. Federal courthouse. The prosecution has everything. Digital forensics, blockchain analysis, undercover recordings. Your lawyer tries. Public defender. Overworked. But there's no defense. Evidence is overwhelming. 28 million laundered. Jury deliberates 9 hours. Guilty. All 28 counts. Judge sentences you 4 weeks later. 26 years. Federal prison. No parole. Day for day. You're 34. You'll be 60 when you get out, if you survive. Your fiance left before trial started. Your parents came once. Cried. Asked why. No answer. You're let out in handcuffs. Leg shackles. Belly chain. Transport van. FCI Victorville. High security. California desert. 26 years. This is your life now. The reality. This is what it's like to launder cartel money. Average money launderer operates 28 months before arrest. Federal conviction rate, 94%. IRS criminal investigation, 90% conviction rate. Higher than murder cases. Between 2018 and 2024, FBI arrested over 3,000 for money laundering. Average sentence, 18 years. Over 1,400 were killed by cartels in the same period. For cooperating, for stealing, for making mistakes. Cartels don't let you retire. You're in until you're dead or in prison. Was 400,000 worth 26 years? Everyone says no. But by the time you realize that, you're already in federal court listening to the word guilty.